Hi everybody. We're gonna check on the hive a little later in the day. You can tell I'm kind of dirty, kind of sweaty. It's been hot here and I've been busy all day, so I'm only just getting after it. It's almost 7 o'clock. So yeah, but not much gonna do today other than just check on everything. We're gonna take off the reducer because I've been told I don't need it anymore. So yeah, just kind of a general check-in on everything. I am probably going to be buying more equipment because I'm assuming going in today that it's going to be pretty full of bees. I was out here earlier today and there's just bees everywhere. I'll share that video too. It was hot, so they were all hanging out outside of the hive. They're sucking the sugar water stuff down. Like, I can barely keep up with it. They take one down a day if I give it to them. So I don't know long term. I don't know long term if that's something I'm gonna keep doing. And holy crap, there are bees everywhere. You can probably see this. You can kind of see it, all covered in bees. Okay, so we'll check where they're actually doing work on these frames. I would guess right now we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Maybe they're starting on a 6th frame. But yeah, bees are everywhere. So I'm gonna need another box. My mentor wants me to sell out a swarm trap. I have not done that yet. I don't think I'm going to. I can barely keep up with this hive, let alone bringing in another hive. So yeah, I know he's like, oh, it'll be so nice you can compare your one hive to your other hive. I'm good. So anyways, look at that. They are on this one, but they are not drawing comb on it. Okay, so they're on it. This is box 2, frame 1. That one tried to kill me, so sorry, but you're lost to us now that you've done that. But they're making tons of propolis or harvesting it because holy crap, I'm actually gonna need to start cracking the frames apart. Girls, I need you to get out of here so that I don't kill you. I don't want to kill you if I don't have to. So move please. Thank you. Okay, so frame number 2. Yeah, I mean, I am literally, everything's kind of covered in this green tacky stuff. That's the propolis. This one pretty much looks just like the one I just showed you, so I'm just gonna pop it back in. I don't want to spend a ton of time out here. 1, my battery's almost dead. 2, I'm kind of tired. I kind of want to get into the house and just be done for the day. Study some chess, watch some TV, maybe read my book. So yeah, but okay, this is the first one. So this is frame number 3. This is the first one that actually has comb on it. And it's looking like it is nectar getting made into honey. You can see that upper corner, it is white capped. That usually means honey. So that's nice. And I'm seeing a little bit of egg in here, a little bit of brood towards the bottom. So I'm not really, versed enough to be able to assess whether or not that's a good frame or a bad frame, but my next Bee Society meeting is a good one to go to because it's on the property of our president, so we'll see his hives, and he's really good, so I'll smoke him down again. There are lots of bees, everybody. There are a lot of bees. Like, when I say a lot, I mean there are a lot of bees everywhere. That's good. but I'm a little nervous. Honestly, I'm a little nervous that I've got too many. Okay, so they were on frame 3, so that's one frame. They're definitely on this frame. This is frame 4. Again, this is going to be mostly your nectar, as you can see. Although there's a good amount of brood on here too. Very good amount of brood. Mostly your nectar. Over here, I'm not really sure what that is. That might just be all brood. I think the last time we went in on this was looking like brood. This might just be all brood, baby. Looks like it. With a little bit of honey. A little bit of honey. Okay, excuse me, ladies. Excuse me, ladies. Excuse me, ladies. So, my queen's really good, which is good. Because we had to go with a different provider, I guess, this year. I don't know. I can't really remember. There was some talk about, like, we normally get from Tennessee or something like that, and then those fell through, so we had to go through a woman in Wisconsin, which is better, right? Way better. And yeah, my queen is apparently crushing it. I would assume the queens of others then would be too. So this was a frame from down below that we brought up. This is number 5. So they're on 1, 2, 3 of these. Okay. Looks like mostly brood frame, mostly brood frame, both sides. Lots of brood. I'm not really going to take time to look for her, but I will just give some passing glances. I'm noticing one thing, that the more bees I have, the more aggressive they seem to get with me. And maybe it's just that I'm noticing more bees, so I think they're being more aggressive. But it does certainly seem like more of them fly around me and don't seem real happy with me. I don't know who that is. I don't know if they're honking at me. I'm honking at somebody though, so I might as well wave. I think people drive by and they see me doing this and they're like, "What? You're interested?" I rode my motorcycle past, well no, actually Libby and I went for a hike for her birthday yesterday. And we drove past this house in Two Rivers that I saw had 4 huge hives. So I'm wondering who that is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And if they're in the club. Because if they're not in the club, they should be in the club. Come on. Spread your knowledge, yo. I'm hoping to volunteer at our hives this year. So this is another one that I brought up from, or not hives, our state fair booth this year. We'll see if it fits into my schedule. This is another one I brought up from below. I see a bunch of drones walking around. Hopefully they're pretty much done making drones. Drones don't do shit. Just kind of waste. But it's kind of amazing. Like this is a frame that was raw when I bought these bees. Right? Nothing on it. And it's already starting to look like a seasoned frame. Like these girls are working. Get out of their way. They are working. I can see that they've made some drones up here though too. Okay, so they were on 3. They were on 4. They were on 5. They're on 6. So that's 4 frames. If we see comb getting drawn on 6 frames, we need a new box and we need that box stabbed. Luckily, our president probably has one that I can purchase. So I think this would be the last one I have to pull up. I'll glance at 7 once I get this one out. Or actually that would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, I will glance at 8. Wow. Yeah, this one, okay, so yeah, 8 they're starting to pull some comb on, so that means they're on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So yeah, we're ready for a new box. But you can see here, got a pretty good spread here. I didn't even look at this frame yet, but just looking at it in the camera, we got brood down the bottom. We're putting pollen in above the brood. Not much pollen, it is mostly nectar. But that's okay, and they are capping that nectar for honey. I have no idea how to harvest honey, everybody. I have no idea what happens after you get bees and after they start doing all of this. I have no idea. I should, right? Funny thing about the Bee Society is that very little of our conversation is about honey. Okay, most people at the club seem to just love bees, and the only thing they care about is the bees. And they even talk about how they have like frames and frames of honey just lying around that they don't use, or that they like give to a hive. So it's incredible. Okay, I am not going to pull out those 3. We know that they're working one of them just a little bit, so it's probably a good reminder that I need to text my president and ask him if he has any hives, bodies that I can purchase off him during the visit, during the next meeting. Okay, and then we're gonna shift the whole shit, which is gonna weigh a bunch. But since I have broken everything of Propolis, it actually moved back in fairly easily. Nice. Okay, very good, very good. All right, so that box is done. We're gonna, I think I told you guys this, but we're gonna remove the reducer. Boss says I don't need it anymore. So, we're not gonna use it anymore. Okay, that looks pretty stable. Here's my little pads for mites. We're gonna test for mites probably the next time we go in, we come in here, we will probably test for mites again. Because they will likely, because I've been told I'm gonna test once a month. But, I mean, it is literally incredible. And I'm sorry, ladies, I'm stepping on you because you're landing on the ground and I need to walk, you know? It's a good thing there's literally like tens of thousands of you in here, because I will not ever do this without losing some. It's impossible. Okay, everyone, it's impossible. I'm doing my best. I'm doing the best I have with what I know how to do. But obviously, I don't think they're suffering for it. Okay, so they finally start to work on this one. This is box 1, frame 1. And they've started to, look at that. That's gonna be mostly nectar. Because I think she's now mostly laying upstairs. So, God, the drones are huge. They are just massive. They're like freakishly big compared to everybody else. It's fun finding them around the yard. We see them, like today I was giving the geese fresh water, and there's bees in the water, just kind of doing their thing. Like, this is our pit stop on our way to our next pollen patch. We get a little sip of water here, we socialize for a second, and that's pretty freaking adorable. But yeah, to be honest, other than that, like, I have them, not that I traffic over here a lot during the day, but I have them in a spot of the yard that they're not like away. They're not like hidden behind something or whatever. And I walk past them pretty much every day, and I mean, they buzz around me just to like see what I am, but they never, I mean, knock on hive, knock on wood, I have not been stung yet. So, and neither has Libby, as far as I know, neither has the dog. We had some neighbors, or some friends visiting last weekend. I mean, not that we hung out here, but they didn't get stung. So this one they're working both sides of. We're not too concerned about the bottom here, but really good patterns happening. No conical shaped combs on the bottom of the frames, which is good. That means they are not, you know, that those conical shaped cones at the comb at the bottom of a frame is an indication that they are getting ready to swarm. And they'll swarm if they don't feel like they have enough room in the hive. So that's good. Because if you start to see those, from what I understand, you should have added a box a week ago. So I'm not seeing that so far on these. That's good. You may see something that looks like it's a conical swarm, but it's not. It's just drone brood. This one is very heavy with pollen and nectar. I see almost no brood on this one. I'm not sure what that is, if that's brood or not. It's kind of the lighter color, which is usually an indicator of honey, but like, look at that. That is pretty much all nectar and pollen that you see in there. So that's awesome. My mentor did say, you will be surprised. You might be collecting honey this year. And some of you do ask, like, when does that happen? I guess that will happen in August. My president says that he takes honey off in August, and then that's it. He leaves everything else for the bees. Anything else they make for the rest of the year is theirs to keep. Pretty sure that was just frame 3 that we looked at. Ooh, now these are really stuck together. I mean, it makes sense that there's more propolis, there's more bees, so there's more bees to do different tasks, right? And like trees are flowering, trees are doing things, so they're getting to them. This one is always tricky to get out. I kind of want to just knock those off. Those bottom ones, those are the things that look like swarm, but they're not. It's very distinguishable. They create like a cone, like a stalactite. It's just that those frames make it that cone makes it really tough for me to put this frame back in. Always. So set that down. That's the only reason why I want to break it off. But I'm just gonna keep going. I mean, like I said, I don't think you're ever not going to kill some bees. And it's a sad reality of it, but I do the best I can to spray everything down, get them out of the way, delicately get these things put back in. But it is what it is. And the good thing is that bees don't look at it that way. Like, no bee in here is like, what about me? Every bee in here is like, what about the hive? So when they go down, they take peace in knowing that the hive thrives. This one also is going to be tricky to get out because they do the same thing on the bottom of this one. With those like massively sized comb for drone development. And it just makes it harder to get them in and out. I kind of want to ask, I might ask at the next club meeting, I might show some of this footage and just be like, can I take those, can I just scrape those off? They make it so hard to do what I need to do. I kind of want to smoke the frame to make it easier to go back in, but I don't know what happens to all of them if you do that in midair like that. I mean, again, I've got tons of bees on the ground here that I'm stepping on, and I don't like that. So, anyways, you're probably like, dude, we had just come in from a long day. we're getting ready for the end of the day. The sun, for us, has gone down. Like, why did you show up? And it's like, because I'm supposed to be. I didn't want to. I was getting tired. And I was like, I just want to go in. But if I don't check on the hive today, it's supposed to be rainy for like this whole week. So, okay, so this one was brand new, I think, pretty much. A couple of days ago. And you can see she's pretty much laying completely in here. And she's pretty much laying pretty much completely in there. So yeah, she's a busy bee, that's for sure. That's for sure. Okay, we'll check the next few. Because I don't think they're, I mean, I see bees over here, like you can see them, right? Like right here. It's crazy. It's crazy, bro. How many bees I have. It's insane. I mean, I am feeling better with my dexterity rolls, you know, on like moving the frames around. Like, I do feel like I'm getting better at it. And I look more like the videos I see online. Okay, this is the last one we're gonna look at. I don't know what's going on over there. They're probably just pissed off because I've been smoking. But you can see just a little bit of work on this one. I'm getting text messages. I don't know what it's for. Just a little bit of work on this one, not much. It's mostly nectar and pollen. There's like 1 or 2 eggs in there, but not a big deal. Okay, so now I think what I want to do is smoke them a little bit more just to get the frames put back in. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to get rid of the reducer. And then I'll probably have to smoke them again and put it all back together. I'm getting text messages and I don't know who it is. I hate that, because I've always freaked out that it's something really important. This is really important too. And I'm almost done. So, I kind of don't like how that is centered. A little more cool. Alright, cool. Alright, everybody, get out of the way here. Thank you. Thank you. Sorry. The body back. Get the reducer out of here. Get out of here. We don't need you no more. We're ready for more bees to come in and out as they please. Okay, so that's good. All right, so now we're just gonna smoke these guys off so that I can get that over here. So, like, we're getting smoke from both ends. The guys you see online use like way more smoke than me. I've been getting my smoker to light up pretty good. But yeah, they use a lot. I know there's bees back there, everybody, but there's a little bit of a lip here that I can get around it. We did lose one right there, sorry. But I think that was pretty minimal, all things considered. It is so loud. I don't know if you guys can hear it, especially because I'm talking all the time. But It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. Again, I can see dead ones all over the ground here, which is troublesome, but I don't know how to get around it, everyone. I don't know how to get around it. I wish I could. Alrighty, so there's that. And again, this has nothing in it. I'm mostly just putting it in so that it's a fully insulated cover since it is supposed to rain tomorrow. Shit, we did not put the strips back in. Okay. Well, we're gonna have to do that. Why didn't you guys tell me? Ain't nobody watching for that? Another go at putting it back on. Tons of fun there. Yeah, I mean, this is already a lot for me to get out here and take care of right now. So I don't think I need another hive. Not right now. We lost another one over there. That actually wasn't too bad though. We only lost like 2 on putting it back together. Let's try to get that again here. A few more, probably 3 or 4 that time. But again, I feel like that's pretty good. Alright. And lid back on. Get out of the way, sister. Out of the way, sister. Okay. Cool, cool. And our wind blockers. And that's it. So thanks for hanging out. Thanks for coming over. Thanks for watching. And we'll see you on the next one.